The Loretta Young Show.
We have a real treat for you tonight in another story about that angel of mercy who is always about her father's business. And now to Mercy Hospital on New Year's Day. Happy New Year, sister. Oh, thank you, Mrs. O'Brien. And a Happy New Year to you, too. Thanks. Did you get paid this morning? Yep, my 25 cents for this year.
Sister! Sister!
Honey, be quiet.
I prayed for that pink bed jacket like you told me.
Yes?
But he didn't answer my prayer. I didn't get it.
Well, of course he answered your prayer. He said no.
Oh, harumph.
No, no harumps, honey. Just more prayers. And smile.
Dr. Morris, emergency.
Oh, sister,
Yes, Miss Martin?
I meant to give this to you at Christmas, but you were so busy. I didn't know what to get you. This isn't very much, but maybe there's something that you'd like.
Not much. Just 4 whole years' salary.
Three
Oh, go
and
on. Thank you very much, Miss Martin. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, and sister, it's not for the
Three
third floor
and
either. It's for you.
Yes, thank you.
3
Assistant speaking.
and 2, please.
Yes, I'll be right in.
Please, come on. I'm burning up.
What is it, Stanley?
Burn case in the bathroom.
Oh, sister, I'm glad you're here. We've had quite a time. Who's on the wall?
Dr. Morris, we already paged him. This is a wild one. Don't let him catch you with that right.
Please, sir, please, you're in a hospital.
Get away from me, you cow! Come on, get away. Hey, fella, come get these dames away. Give me some water, somebody.
I told you can't have water before anesthetic.
No, don't. Give me some water.
All right. Here you are. Open your mouth now. Chew on that. Just chew it.
Get away, you cow. Come on, give me some water now.
Open your mouth, please, and chew on it. It'll do you good. Now,
No, give me some
put
water.
this in your mouth. There you are. Now, try to relax. Get me a hypo, will you?
I want water.
You're going to be all right. I'm going to give you some medicine that will ease your pain. But you understand, you have to hold still. You understand that?
You're pretty tough, aren't you, Butch?
Yeah, pretty tough. Take that.
What?
Hold his arm. Will you, Miss Coons? Quick.
What? You cows.
Good, he's passed out.
Heaven, a charmer, I must say.
A tough character, all right. This gasoline truck he was driving exploded and he caught fire. I didn't think he'd make it to the hospital. Well, the New Year traffic's terrific. He yelled bloody murder all the way.
Oh, I should think he would have.
And if he needs another hypo, give it to him, Miss O'Brien. I'll look in on him after my rounds.
Yes, all right, Doctor. Careful. And if he gives me any trouble, I'll call on you, right, Butch? Oh, fresh. I just can't handle that truck driver. Now what? Well, the doctor told us to begin to take him off the morphine. Well, this is the 10th day, that's right. So we didn't give him his 12 o'clock shot. Oh. It's after 12:30 now, and he's beginning to miss it. When's his next shot due? Supposedly not till 1:30. Ooh, it's almost an hour. That's right. I'll take a try. You better stay out here. They say one train in a cage at a time is safer. Gladly.
O'Brien! If I ever get my hands on you, I'll kill you. I swear I will. Now, you get me some. I can't stand this. It's killing me.
You've got to stand it, Mr. Malone, because you've got 63 more minutes.
That's what you think.
Oh, no, that's what the doctor ordered.
Who is that, Butch?
Yes?
Well, where have you been?
I've been around. There are other patients in this hospital, you know.
Come on, Butch, please. Please help me. I can't take this.
Mr. Malone, I want to explain something to you. For 10 days now, you have been under very heavy sedation. And now is the time to come that we have to try to...
I heard all that guff from the cow. Now, you get me the doctor. Get him! Get him!
Well, I will, of course, if you insist, but he'll just tell you the same thing. We're acting on the doctor's orders, you know. Mr. Malone, don't you realize how dangerous it is for you if you don't get off this heavy morphine schedule? We've got to start taking you off, and now...
yeah. You got to start taking me off, but it's me that's got to sweat it out.
I know. Well, you've got to sweat it out sometime. And believe me, it's much easier for you to do it now.
Easy?
Yes.
You call this easy? Now, look, get me something. You get me something right now because I can't do it. I can't do it now.
Yes, you can. Now you can. Tomorrow, maybe not. One more day on this schedule, and we may never be able to get you off of it. No. But right now, you can.
No, please,
you
Butch.
can.
No,
Listen
please,
to
help me, please.
I'm trying to. Don't you know that? I'm trying to. Look at here. It's only 58 more minutes left.
58? Oh, no. Please.
All right. Try for 5, then. Try for 5 more minutes.
5?
5 more minutes.
Okay. 5 minutes, and then you'll get me something. You will, won't you?
Yes.
You will?
Yes.
5 minutes? Yes. Okay, then. You talk to me. You keep talking.
Yes.
5 minutes.
Where are you from, Mr. Malone?
Well, I'm Chicago. I was born in Chicago, but I live in Frisco. My name's Matt. Just call me Matt. Yes. How much longer?
Your family are in San Francisco?
No. My old man's in Chicago. It's anybody's guess where my old lady is. I never seen her. She got lost when I was a kid. How much longer? It's got to be 5 minutes now.
What do you mean your mother got lost?
Well, I don't mean she couldn't find her way home. She ran off with another guy. Now, what's the time?
And you drive a truck?
Yeah, I drive a truck. Now, what's the time?
Would you like to try for 5 more minutes?
Oh, I get you. And then another and another. You're just like all the rest of them, trying to play me along. Why didn't you just come right out and tell me you weren't going to give it to me? Can't just one of you level with me?
All right. I'll level with you. I'll get you something. If you honestly tell me you can't
Well, then get it. Because I can't. Get it right now because I can't.
All right, but listen to me. Tomorrow it's going to be the same thing all over again, only much worse. And then the next day
I don't
going
care.
to be worse,
I don't care. Now, you said you'd get it. Get it.
All right.
No, you're not lying. You'll come back.
I'll be right back. And while I'm gone, you think about tomorrow. You better prepare that hypo.
What? Hey, Bud!
Yes?
5 minutes more?
5 minutes more.
Okay. But now, you'll give me the shot if I want it. No bull.
That's yours.
All right. 5 more minutes, then. Now, keep talking. Maybe read something to me, but you keep your eye on that clock.
Yes. Now, let's see. See what O'Brien's got here to read.
Butch, I don't know.
It's all right. Hang on, man. Here, I'm going to put this between your teeth. Now, bite on it. Bite hard. I'll be right back. Mrs. O'Brien, I'll take that and you take this. I want you to run across to Mr. Spitzer's, and I mean run, and get me some magazines, men's magazines. And the kind with stories in them, not the ones with pictures. But Lefty's batting average is not as phenomenal as his records on the pitcher's mound. As early as 1945, he was considered by the
What's the time? How much longer?
Only 32 minutes. Can you make it?
You just keep reading. I came this far. You're not the only tough one around here, you know, Butch.
I'm beginning to find that out, Mr. Malone. As early as 1945, he was considered by Eastern and Western experts
as the most promising southpaw in the United States. Bart, his brow beady with sweat and his square jaw set, drew his dagger and faced the lion. They were eye to eye, and they were man against beast. The blood gushed from the wound at the lion's side, and the beast was eager for revenge. Lola was looking down the scene from above, and time's up, man.
Get it, get it, get it.
Mrs. O'Brien, he made it. Well, here. Congratulations, Mr. Malone.
Just give me the shot, Cal. No conversation. Butch? Butch, are you still here?
Yes, I'm here.
It will be easier tomorrow, won't it?
Yes.
It better be.
Dr. Morris, please.
O'Brien! O'Brien, where is that cow? O'Brien!
Malone, please.
Oh, hi, Butch.
Mr. Malone, I would appreciate it if you would just strike the word cow from your vocabulary once and for all. If I'm sick of it, I can imagine how Mrs. O'Brien must feel.
Well, this thing is cutting my head off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where? Where does it
My
hurt?
neck.
I'll see what I can do with it.
I was wondering if that's part of the treatment.
No, not ordinarily. I'm going to put some cotton right here under this neck band. Just at least, that's it, gently now. There. All right, now put your head down. That ought to ease the pressure on it for you.
Well, it's some better. Hey, Butch. What kind of eyes you got?
Weak ones.
Hair?
Brown.
Oh. Well, I usually go for blondes. But then most blondes are usually brunettes, so I guess you could say I go for brunettes.
Well, Mrs. O'Brien happens to be a brunette, so please remember that. And no more of that cow business. You try to get some sleep.
Hey, Butch, come back soon, huh?
Oh, yes, I'll be around. And you mind your manners. Oh, Miss Martin, I thought this was your afternoon off.
It is.
Well, you better get yourself out of here. It's after 12.
I haven't any place to go.
You what?
I thought I'd stay around here for a while.
What's the matter?
Oh, sister, I just feel so terrible. I'm not sick exactly. Oh, I don't know, sister.
Well, I think I do. You've been wearing that long face ever since your sister and her family moved away.
Sister, I miss her so much.
Well, I know you
And
do.
the kids. You know, I was with them more than she was. I practically brought them up. And they needed me. Now I just wander around and I miss them so much.
I know you do. I know it. And you know, when you're lonely, the best thing to do is to keep busy. So why don't you become a nurse's aide? Heaven knows we could use you around here.
Oh, I don't know. I
think it'd be a good idea. Really, I do, Betty. Here, dear. And listen, when you get too lonely, drop into the chapel. Tell him about it. No more weeping in the corners, huh? You begin praying as if everything depended on God and working as if everything depended on you. Now, will you try?
Yes, sister.
You're a good girl, Betty.
3 and 2, please.
What do you want now? I'm trying to sleep.
Sorry.
Is that you, Butch?
Yes?
Hey, don't go. I thought it was the count. Mrs. O'Brien. I tell her I'm asleep so she'll leave me alone. She's always pushing and pulling me.
Well, believe me, it'd be much easier for her if she didn't have to push and pull a big, sturdy fella like you all day. She's a good nurse. She knows that you have to have exercise while those burns are healing.
Okay.
I hear rumors. Then among your other numerous complaints, we're starving you to death.
That's right.
Well, I went over your chart in the kitchen, and I think maybe you're right. So I brought you a chocolate malt. Here you are. Just throw it right in your mouth. There you are.
Mm.
I also checked with the doctor, and for the next couple of weeks, you're going to have to eat 2 to 3 times as much as your normal amount. I think you can hold this now. Can't you try it? Yeah, that's good. That's fine. So, if you want them all, just ring. And I mean ring, don't holler. And no extra charge.
Hey, speaking of charges, where'd you get those magazines you read me?
Mrs. O'Brien was good enough to go across to Mr. Spitzer's for them.
Who paid for them?
Well, I guess you might say Miss Martin did, because it was she who gave me the dollar.
You paid, I know. I told Mrs. O'Brien to leave a 5 out on the dresser for you.
Oh, but they didn't cost but $1.
Well, I didn't have any change. Look, come on, take it. Will you buy yourself something? Like a new hand, I kind of mangled the other one.
Well, it still works. And thank you again. I know just what to do with this.
Hey, I don't have to stay like this all night, do I? I think I'm done on this side.
Oh, no, of course not. You can be turned any time you like. You finished them all? Good for you. There you go. All right. Here we are. Say, you're kind of used to this thing, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Butch, how old are you? You sound pretty young.
We're exactly the same age. That is, if you gave your right age to the doctor for your chart.
Where are you from?
Sacramento.
Big family?
6 brothers.
Oh, that's why you're so good with guys. You know, most dames I can't take, they are cows.
What?
Yeah, you know, I never met a good one.
Oh. That's silly. I've never met a zebra either, but that doesn't mean there aren't some around.
I've known women, lots of them. But they're all out for themselves. I always end up on the short end of the stick.
Oh, well, that's too bad. And maybe it's your fault.
What do you mean?
Well, there are all kinds of women to choose from. And from what you say to me, you're not a very good shopper.
Yeah? Well, I agree with my old man. He said women are a necessary evil. No offense, Butch.
Here, gently now. It's right here. Down a little bit. There you are. All right? You've never expected much from women, have you, Mr. Malone?
Oh, you're so right.
Well, you see, that's exactly what you got. No. I've discovered that the more you expect from people, the more you get from them. People like to have something to live up to.
Well, the dames I've known sure expect plenty. Your eye teeth.
Oh, I don't mean that. Is that all right now?
It's
Loose
fine.
enough?
Yeah. Now, seriously, you think I should expect more from people?
Yes, I do indeed. Well, good night. I'll see you tomorrow, and thanks again for the donation. And be good.
In this rig, I got no choice. Hey, Butch.
Yes?
I'm going to be all right. I mean, I'm going to be able to see.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Come on, level with me. Yes or no?
Nobody can answer that right now. But I'll tell you one thing. You've got all my prayers.
No kidding. Did you pray for me?
Of course. I pray for all the patients.
Oh.
Well, good night.
Night.
Dr. Morris. Dr. Morris, please.
Good afternoon, Mr. Malone. Your vitamins.
Well, I'm sure not getting any place with you. Will you call me Matt? I've been here over 2 months.
And don't we know it?
Say, how is it out there?
Oh, pretty nice.
Oh, it's pretty black.
Well, I've got news for you. Doctor says your bandages come off Friday.
You're not kidding me, you sure?
Sure.
Morning?
Well, I can't tell that for sure.
Well, you're going to be here, aren't you?
I'm certainly going to try.
Oh,
There you
come
are.
on, you'll be here. You're what I want to see, don't you know that?
Oh.
Yeah, you and I have a date in the morning. Maybe it's the first of many, huh?
What'd you say?
What's the matter, Butch? You sound kind of funny. Come here. Give me a hand. Butch? Butch, you're not married, are you?
Oh, no. No,
That's good.
Matt, this is a Catholic hospital. It's run by the Sisters of Mercy. I'm a nun.
What?
I'm a nun.
A nun?
Yes? Well, I thought you knew.
Well, just how would I know that? Who tells who anything around here? Well, sure, I knew it was a Catholic place, but all I hear is the nurses being called Mrs. this, Miss that. Well, I didn't know that, that you nuns were running around loose. Well, you're just as bad as all the rest of them, trying to play me along. Only with you, it's just plain rotten. Now, you get out.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
Get out and stay out. Now, call that cow O'Brien. At least with her, I know where I stand.
Mr. O'Brien. Patient needs you. Well, aren't you going to drink your milkshake?
Oh, here.
Help me to help him. Please.
3 and 2. 3 and 2, please.
Oh, hang on, sister. Of course. Thank you.
Stanley.
Doing very well.
Emergency.
Before you know it, you're going to be out of here. Let's go.
Now, Matt, this will take but a minute. Try to relax.
Yeah, I can see some light. Kind of a blur.
Now, don't try to force your eyes open until after I get the drops in. Now, Matt, open them.
Hello. This is Miss Martin, Mr. Malone.
Butch?
Yes. She's going to be with you for the next couple of days.
Three and 2, please.
And, don't let him bully you. His bark is worse than his bite.
I won't, sister.
Sister speaking. Oh, yes, I'll be right there. And is bed 1 and 207 free? Oh. Call Dr. Morris and tell him to hurry, will you? Tonight, we'd like to quote Sister Anne. Pray as if everything depended on God, and work as if everything depended on you. Good night. And we'll see you next week.
Visit the Loretta Young Show again next week. Same time, same station.